Keith, what up, man? Good morning. I don't know, something in this room, maybe the sauna or something must have tripped the circuit. Marissa went in the garage and flipped it, and we're back in business, so. I guess too much going on in this room between the treadmill, the sauna. Anyway, we're back in business. Glad to be back. Of course, that happened when I'm a little bit pressed for time. Isn't that the way that things work out? But we'll get the most out of it. Edmund, good morning. Good morning, guys. Oh my God, the brawny brownies. Remember those days? Oh, let's see here. Oh, you watched The Substance. It was crazy, right? I really didn't know what to expect with that. I really enjoyed it. I loved how gross. They really like emphasized the sounds and everything with the food and stuff, how gross they made it. But man, I really didn't expect that. Last 20 minutes was just crazy. I couldn't stop laughing at that. Did you enjoy the movie, Keith? I'm all caught up on Dexter. You know, now I gotta wait every Friday for the new ones, which is annoying. To be patient. Bolshoi, good morning. You only got 5 minutes. Give it to me. Give it to me. What do you got for me? It's Monday. Katrina and the Waves. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. Or the Bangles. Walk like an Egyptian. I think I'm going Bengals on that one. I liked the Bengals. I liked that song. Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? That was a good one. That girl's pretty. She was an 80s superstar, if you ask me. What do you think about the Patrick Moore knockout punch? Well, he's a big, powerful guy, right? Some dude, man. I am sick of the Chiefs, too. I'm so tired of the Chiefs. There's nobody that is more cringe than Travis Kelce. He's the most cringe dude, man. Like, seeing him, and then they cut to Taylor Swift and his corny little, singing to the crowd. He's a total doofus. I'm tired of them also. I hope the Eagles beat them. I'm not interested in the game. Rockwell, somebody is watching me, or Cameo. Word up. Oh, wow. Cameo. Haven't heard about Cameo in a while. Definitely can't Cameo on that one. The shock factor was awesome. Love the nude scenes. Me too. That girl I thought was super hot. That played the young Demi Moore, of course. But I appreciate the nudity on both of their parts. My girlfriend refused to watch it because she already seen it and said it was disturbing. Man, I loved it. The ending was great. Was great with all the blood. Eternal Flames. Somebody give this man a Grammy. Thank you. Great song. John Jones, what up? I watched that the new movie on Netflix with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. It was actually really good. It was a solid PG-13 movie. It was funny. Good action. Bolshoi Kush says, Tony Basil, hey Mickey, or Gwen, holla back girl. Cause I ain't no holla back girl. I still think Hey Mickey wins that one though. Hey Mickey. John Cicada, wow, another day. Just another day. Oh. Or Duran Duran. Na, 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 when you come undone. Man, I forgot about John Cicada. I love John Cicada, actually. That's a good song. I might have to go listen to that today. It's just another day. Oh. Listen, Demi Moore, man. How old is she? 60? She looked amazing. She looked amazing. That's how Marissa's gonna look when she's that age. Because I'm gonna be loading her up on VAR and controlling all her meals and forcing her to the gym. Nah, I'm just kidding. She's on her shit. She's on her shit. Have I seen the film Society, 1989? It sounds familiar. Give me a little bit of the plot line. Luke, good morning, buddy. What did I watch this weekend? I watched something that was surprisingly good this weekend. I think on Prime. Oh, you know what I watched that was very good? I know I'm late to the show. I'm very late to the party on this one. But I finally watched Alien Romulus. Very good. Very good. I was pleased. I was pleased. You think Sugarman is attending cardio Q&A under the weird nickname when he gets drunk? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No, they had a circuit that blew out in here, Tater Tot. Marissa for the win, though. She went out there in the garage and got him going. So many bodybuilders posed on John Cicada with the song Angel in the 90s. Wow, really? Damn, that's a good little piece of trivia. Laverne, DeLay, and Ray posed to it. Yeah, John Cicada was good. I wonder what he's doing these days. Kid in Beverly Hills suspicious of his affluent family when he stumbles on a conspiracy and the whole town is in on it. Scary. I think I have seen it. Some dude. Wow, she's 62, huh? Man, she looks amazing. You know what Marissa and I were talking about? I'm curious if you guys have noticed it. Demi Moore shaved her head for G.I. Jane, and it was such a big deal. Like, oh my God, beautiful girl shaving her head for a movie role. I was telling her yesterday, I pointed out, there are so many women now when you watch movies with shaved heads. And my question to her was, what percentage of these girls do you think are lesbians? I think 100%. Now, I'm not talking about cancer or stuff like that. I'm just talking about they opt to go for the shaved head look. I'm curious of your thoughts on that. Linda, hey, what up, Linda? Nathan says, Landman is the best show I've watched in a long time. A number of people have told me that Landman is really good. I'm going to get on that. Yellow Jackets, I'm very excited for the season 3 of Yellow Jackets comes out on Valentine's Day. So me and Marissa and I are big Yellow Jackets fans. So Nathan, Yellow Jackets gets better and better and better. It gets excuse my language. It gets effed up. Linda, 9, oh my God, too young. What are you doing on here? It's not for kids. It's not for kids. Scatman. Yes, I agree. G.I. Jane was fire. Amber Rose is fine as fuck too. But she is a lesbian, right? I'm just saying it's not your everyday thing. Tulsa King was solid. It's good. It's a little cheesy, but it's funny and it's entertaining. I'm with it. Yeah, Nathan, it gets really messed up. You're going to really enjoy it. You're going to really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to season 3. Mayor of Kingston's a good one, yep. Where can they possibly take Yellow Jackets? I did love it though. I'll watch the new season. I was wondering in that myself. Jada Pinkett destroyed the shaved head for me. So yeah, listen, there's a lot of shaved heads. Oh, you know what movie I watched, guys, this weekend that I highly recommend? Is that Nicolas Cage movie, the comedy, The Unbearable Weight of Huge Talent or whatever it's called. I finally watched that. So good. So good. It was outstanding. I was laughing so much in that movie. Highly recommend it. Especially if you like Nicolas Cage, because I like Nicolas Cage a lot. I don't know how you can not like Nicolas Cage. He made Con Air and The Rock. Why you don't like Metallica's Black Album? Album has all catchy songs. So it's not that I don't like the Black Album. I love, honestly, I even like Load and Reloaded. Garage Days, but I think it's because the Black Album is the album that got me into Metallica, right? And I listened to it 10,000 times. And then once I started getting, more into it, I'm a high school kid. This is in the mid-90s. I start listening to the other albums, and it's like, man, the other albums, the earlier albums just hit way different. They just hit way different. And they're a little bit more raw. Listen, men shaving their head, no big deal. For women, it's a whole different vibe, though. Dennis Quaid was fucking awesome. Yes, he was. He was great. He was great. The Substance was really good. Bolshoi is asking if in your prison was an access to the gym, gear, and food, what kind of results you could achieve with your body in 2 years being in prison without distractions, party, alcohol, and other shit. Well, I think I could have did great because, you're so limited with what you can focus on in there. That would have been my primary focus. I mean, I still worked out every morning with my sand and my rocks and what shit. Scatman said Nicolas Cage had to do a bunch of crappy movies to pay back a huge debt. Yeah, some of them are good, though. I watch all of them. Some of them are bad. But some of them are actually really good. That movie, though, this one is very, very funny. Tater Todd, he's 11. Jackie is 11. Pig was okay. Arcadia, did you watch that one? Was very good. Very good, I thought. What else? But if you guys haven't watched that one, it's great. It's very funny. The other guy, the co-star, the guy from Narcos, hilarious. You like Chucky, Linda? Like Chucky the little killer doll? Chucky? Yes, the good old, those are the classics, Nathan. If you haven't seen this one, you gotta watch it. It's very funny. He plays himself in the movie, which is great. Tater Tot says my 14-year-old dog is in his last days. It's tough to watch. Oh man, Tater Tot, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. That's the hardest thing is our dogs, man. They get old fast. They don't live like we do. We all got to go through it. I thought Longlegs was really good. It was a good horror flick. Creepy. I enjoyed it. No love for Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt. With the Crypt Keeper. Old school. Yes, I keep forgetting that I need to check that Craig Titus Melissa James movie out. Thank you for reminding me on that one. Who had the most boring posing routines, Dexter, Johnny Jackson, or Samson? Out of that group, Dexter had some very, very, very boring posing routines. I can't say that either of those other guys have had outstanding posing regimes. Oh, Bolshoi, he used to eat bacon in front of me all the time. Linda, you watched Chucky when you were 6? That's young for Chucky. That's a young age for Chucky. Scary, scary. Bruce, we just had to flip the circuit breaker for anyone that came on before when I first came on for a few minutes. The treadmill, everything was out in here except for the lights. So I think the sauna might have perhaps shut it off the other day. I don't have a lot of time today. I have some stuff that I gotta get taken care of with Marissa after this, so I want to try to make the most of what I got on here today. I tweaked my back a little bit doing legs today. I think I'm okay though. It just seems to be spasming. Kevin LeBron had some very good posing routines, you're right. You know, it really depends on what you're into. You know, Kai Green did some of the craziest posing routines. Headstands, all kinds of wacky shit. He definitely entertains the creativity that he puts into it, but a lot of people don't like all that. You know, back in the day, there was a guy, my older bodybuilding fans will remember from the 90s, early 2000s, was Marvelous Melvin Anthony. And man, he had some really, really good posing routines with the robotics and whatnot. And honestly, Bolshoi, I thought King Kamali put on some great posing routines. Kamali could do all that crazy robotic stuff too. Fastball the way, or Fun Loving Criminals, Scooby Snacks. What do I want to go with that? Scooby Snacks was pretty good. Yes, he was, Bruce. The most disturbing death scene in a non-horror movie. The most disturbing death scene. That's a tricky question. Wow, coming out of left field with that one, Bolshoi. The most disturbing death scene. I guess you have to think disturbing for what reasons. Are we talking just disturbing because it's sad? The hero or heroine dies? It's a tough one. Do I think Big Ramy will be back? No. I want him to come back, though. I'd like to see Big Ramy one last time. You need me, babe?
No, you know what I was thinking? That really disturbing movie we had to turn on together weekend.
Yeah, that was probably the most disturbing. To be honest with you, as far as my memory goes right now, Bolshoi, the girl next door, which she does end up dying, spoiler alert, that was probably the most disturbing, for me, that was probably the most disturbing death that I've seen. That was that movie really screwed me up. I do not recommend anyone watching that movie. Mart Dog says, good morning, PJ. I just started reading the 3 Muscleteers. Looks great. Oh, you're going to love it. There's so much cool stuff in that book, Mart Dog. Some of that stuff I already knew already because so the guy who wrote that book really helped me out in the beginning of my career. Are we here? Are we good? Yeah, you know, I'll tell you, Bolshoi, the girl next door, was not one I'd like to see ever again. Keith says Melvin was awesome. Yeah, I enjoyed his routines. I definitely enjoyed his routines. Kamali shaking ass on stage was spectacular. Austin Powers, the steamroller scene. You're right, that's a funny scene. Tanya, good morning. Jason's uncle likes female heroes, aka heroine. I like what you did there. Most disturbing death to me was, oh yeah, Never Ending Story. How sad was that, Scatman? That was a sad one. Especially as a kid, and Never Ending Story, watching him die like that. Whew. Why'd they do it to us? Great movie, classic movie. Death on Nikki and Casino was pretty rough. By go home and get your shrine box. Yes. Yes, it was. Cold, wasted years, or stained outside. You know, pretty similar sounds. Man, Outside was a big hitter for a while, remember? I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I can see through you, see your true colors, 'cause inside you're ugly, ugly like me. Is my audio going out still? At what age will you introduce South Park to your baby? 2 years old. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I love South Park though. I gotta keep him away from cartoons as long as I can so I don't fry his brain. Remember when your parents told you that when you were a kid, the TV was gonna fry your brain? You never saw the end of Neverending Story? That's okay. It doesn't end. Talk to the Sith Lord. So actually, New World Muscle, the Sith Lord was blowing up Marissa the other day, telling her that no one likes him. And she wasn't having it though. She wasn't having it. She wasn't falling for the pity party. He was hitting me up the other day, asking if I will take care of him when Jane is gone because she's not going to be around much longer. I said, Jason, I thought Jane was perfectly healthy. He said, she is right now, but she's 70. Her days are numbered. I said, God, bro, your grandma's 90-something still going strong. You guys got the genetics on your side. Rolly Winkler did have some good routines, some solid routines. A lot of bodybuilders, you know, you're a fan of them, and you watch, to me, the prejudging is what is exciting. The individual routines, there's not that many individual routines that I've ever been like, yeah. But if you're a fan of the guy, you know, you want to see them out there looking good. Personally, I like to see a big-ass guy going hard, like Marcus Rule with Rammstein, right? Everybody remembers Marcus Rule with Rammstein. Stuff like that. I don't care so much about seeing a huge guy slowly dance to R&B, like Tony Freeman used to do his little stripper moves. You cried? Hey, you were that into it, Tanya. That's a beautiful thing. I would not mess up the national anthem. No, I wouldn't, Nathan. Thank you for being aware of that. How can you mess up the national anthem? Will you make cardio Q&A in a luchador mask? I still have my luchador masks. Birthday coming up. Genova. Yeah, you know how he wants to take me out for our birthdays. 976 ICE arrest nationwide. Wow, 976 in one weekend. Where are you walking to? Well, it's kind of like a never-ending stroll that I'm on, Fat. You know, we take breaks here and there, but there is no end game to this stroll. 4 weddings and a funeral. Good one. Or Bridget Jones' Diary. You know, I think I'm going Bridget Jones' Diary on that one. Not a lot of 6-foot bodybuilders in open these days. It's a bummer. You are right about that. Not a lot of tall bodybuilders, period. I always loved seeing Big Quincy Taylor at the events. He's a big dude. He's at least 6'3". Big QT. But yeah, you know, I'm even considered tall for a bodybuilder. People used to say, oh, I thought you were going to be so much taller in real life. You're taller than all the guys on stage. I'm like, that's because when you're sitting far away, you don't realize how short everybody is. Oh, Tater Tot, he wants to take me to Olive Garden, he said. That was his literal offer. That's what he came up with. Not saying that I'm opposed to it. He said, I would like to take you to Olive Garden, you and Marissa. But it's because I was giving him a hard time last time I saw him about how our relationship is still very one-sided and always has to do with me getting him something. I agree that we need to have him back on social media. What else we got here? Supertramp, Logical Song, or Crowded House. Don't dream it's over, and now, a little war between us. You know they won't win. That's my choice. Forgot about that one too. You're giving me some good blasts from the past today, Bolshoi. No, Arnold's about 6'2". I have many pictures standing side by side with him from all of the events. I don't know why people hate on Arnold over the height thing. He's definitely 6'2". I can confirm it. I've got plenty of pictures with him from being a title sponsor at his event many years in a row. He's every bit of 6'2". Let's see, Bolshoi. Being Italian, who do you consider as the godfather of your future son? I haven't even thought about that, to be honest with you, Bolshoi, the whole godfather thing. I guess I've got to figure that out. Billy Ray Cyrus, Don't Break My Heart, My Achy Breaky Heart, or Wet, 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 Love Is All Around Me. I think Wet, Wet, Wet. I never liked any Billy Ray Cyrus music. I know that was a catchy one, and the mullet was very popular. I'm 5'10", guys, so I have stood with him plenty of times, and he's a good 6'2". I don't know why certain people say that he lies about his height or whatever. He doesn't. You know, Lou Ferrigno is every bit of 6'5". Arnold's height is what made him really stick out back then, because again, most of the guys are short. Suzanne Vega, Tom's Dinner, or Deep Blue Something, Breakfast at Tiffany. And we said, I think I'm Breakfast at Tiffany. Is that the song you're talking about? She said, I think I both kind of liked, and I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany's? I'm going Breakfast at Tiffany's if that's the song we're talking about. Derek Chauvin for the Godfather. Oh, thank you, Hugh Jess. I like your moniker there. Have I ever met Bill Pearl? No. Is Bill Pearl still alive? For his knobhead daughter? Yeah, you're right, Miley. But no, never met him. Good old Hannah Montana, yep. She really embraced the whole, white trash vibe. I gotta give it to her, you know? It's cool to be that rich and still be white trash. I respect it. Olive Garden Jason will limit your choice to $9.99 all you can eat soup, salad, and breadstick for 3 p.m. Yeah, I told him last time, I said, Jason, you've never asked me if you could treat me on anything ever. Have I ever met Larry Scott? Nope. Haven't met Larry David, although I'd love to meet Larry David. Big Curb Your Enthusiasm fan. Breakfast at Tiffany's, that was a good one. Oh man, it's Monday. Monday. I had a disappointing leg day today. It was off to a great start. Hamstrings went well. Going a little heavier than normal, and my back started to seize up. Have I been to Eastern Europe? So here's where I've been in Europe. I've been to, I'll take you through all the spots I've been. I'll try to start on the West Coast and go all the way over. So I've been to Portugal, Spain, France for only a day, Germany, England. I went to the airport in Zurich. England a few times, but yeah, that's that. I think that's about it. So I haven't gotten to be, anywhere over in any of the crazy Russian countries. I haven't been to Poland. Haven't been way up to, Finland, Greenland, Iceland, the Netherlands, anywhere over there. And I haven't been anywhere over in Asia either. I've been to Australia. It has El Pepe, I'm telling you right now, you're 100% incorrect with it. I'm 5'10". I don't lie about my height. I have no reason to lie about my height. I've literally stood with my arm around Arnold's back, which I'm positive that you have not. Taking photos with him, he's 6'2". He's definitely 6'2". Whether or not he's got, lifts in his shoes, whatever, but he's definitely 6'2". So, unless you're the owner of some supplement company and you're in here on disguise, which I'm assuming that you're not, I highly doubt that you've gotten that close to him. And I can tell you right now, I have taken photos with him. You can go see them on my Facebook and whatnot. He's 6'2". Marissa has stood next to him. I'm promising you you're wrong, El Pepe. You're 100% wrong. I don't care if your mom was one of his maids. I don't care if she's one of the ones that he got pregnant and he's got a kid running around with her somewhere. He's definitely not 5'10". I remind you of Denzel Washington. I have never gotten that one before. I'll take it though. I'll take it. He's got a little bit more pigmentation in his skin than I do. Is it still freezing in Florida? No, it's heated up a little bit, thankfully. Mike and the Mechanics, Silent Running, or Christopher Cross, Run Like a Wind. Man, Mike and the Mechanics were good, Bolshoi. I like that one. Did your grandpa participate in the D-Day operation? What do you mean the D-Day operation, Bruce? What aspect? Snap Rhythm as a dancer or Scooter? How much is the fish? Rhythm and Dancer was a good one. Bolshoi. Rhythm is a dancer. It's your soul's companion. You can feel it everywhere. No, I don't, Bolshoi. I think they would have by now, don't you? Rise and Grind, good morning. Uchiwali was a good one. Uchiwali was a really good one. My girlfriend gave me an oil change while listening to Mike and the Mechanic. That's funny. What else we got here? Hinder, Lips of an Angel. I was just singing that the other day. We got to go with that one just for that. I gotta try to speed round these because I only got a couple more minutes on here. We're moving into speed round with the questions now, guys. What's up, brother? Just wanted to say hi, and Jesus loves you. Thank you, Snap San Pedro. I appreciate you saying that. I'll take all the prayers. And no, Bruce, no, he was not in the army yet. He was not in the army until I think the late 1940s. Still alive though, my grandpa in his 90s, going strong. What else we got here? It's freezing in New York every day. Yeah, I don't miss it up there. Johnny hates jazz, Shadow Reams, or Falco. Rock Me Amadeus, definitely. Favorite game on Sega back in the day, Madden 94, definitely. Although I did love Mortal Kombat. Mary fuck kill Nancy Hillary Big Mike. I think I gotta marry Big Mike, kill Hillary, fuck Nancy. B. Rogers, I told everybody earlier I had to be out of here fast today, so I'm gonna start slowing it down now. I gotta do some important stuff with Marissa today. Would I rather spend a day with Genova or Blaha? I'll still give Genova my time. Did I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back then? Of course. All those games were good. Street Fighter, Sonic. The mid-90s were a fun time to play games. Have you listened to Slipknot's first EP, MFKR? I got it way back when I was a kid because I was a fan, but to be honest, it's absolute trash. Yes, it is not as good as the later albums, the Slipknot album, Iowa, the Gray Chapter. I feel like they've gotten better and better over the years, although the Slipknot titled album is still my favorite. She did have huge cannons back in her day. All right, guys, I have to get out of here. I'm glad that you appreciate me reading the comments, Nick. I do that for the people who come back and come later on, so I'm just not yelling at a screen, which I know I'm still doing anyway a lot of the time. Bolshoi, Xena, Queen of the Warriors, or Hercules TV series with Kevin Sorbo. Definitely Xena. She had that, the sexy lesbian vibe that everybody loves. Bruce, he changed his name. It's something coin related, and I don't know what it is. I'll be on for the full time tomorrow, guys. I love you guys all very much. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Bye.